All right, Milwaukee head coach Pat Baldwin will have Coach open with a statement, and we can take questions from there. Thanks, Coach.
I appreciate it. First of all, it's great coming in here and have an opportunity to play against a really good team, and I think they're moving into the #1 spot after Louisville lost. But it was great competing against them tonight. Tremendous effort by them. I think they took us by storm in the first 5 minutes, 10 minutes of the game where we just couldn't recover, and so I think that was the push, that when you're playing against a team such as Kansas, you have to do a great job of weathering that early storm. And I tried to call a timeout with I think when they were up 8-0, just to calm our guys down, it just wasn't enough. But it was their night. They were making threes. When you have a team like this with an inside presence that you have to account for, and then when they're making perimeter shots, it makes it really difficult to cover everything. But give our guys credit. We didn't lay down. We continued to fight in the second half. Played much better. The shots started falling for us, but it was just too much to overcome. And I just said the first 5, the 10 minutes of this game was the most difficult aspect. When you're trying to beat, a really, really good team, some things have to happen for you. In a game like this, you got to make shots yourself. You got to put some game pressure on them, and we just didn't do that, especially in those first minutes. But we'll take a lot out of this. We have a lot to learn, get better at, but also there are some positives that we'll continue to expound on with our guys.
Question for Coach.
After seeing him live, what are your impressions of Udoka as a rookie for KU?
Well, I mean, he's just, it's really difficult when you're trying to game plan. You're trying to game plan for someone, not just him one-on-one. You're trying to game plan off the ball. And I hope I don't mispronounce his name, but Agbaji, when he's shooting the way he is, when you have a really good point guard that's going 3 for 6 from 3 and as quick as he is and trying to get to the basket, you have to account for so many things. So if he's left one-on-one or attacking the offensive glass, he's really tough. He's probably one of the best big men in the country. Obviously, his numbers are representative of that. But he's really good. The other guys around him make him look even better, especially if they're making shots. So, this is going to be a tough out in the NCAA tournament. If they're clicking on all cylinders.
You guys shot about as well from 2 against them as anybody has. What do you think about your guards in the second half and what you're able to do?
Yeah, I mean, when they have a 7-footer inside and McCormick also is inside, it's tough. When you're trying to throw the ball inside and having your big score. So we try to pull them out of the paint and drive them a little bit more. Transition helps. When you get those type of paint touches. But our guards were much better in the second half and getting to the basket. The other thing, if you don't have a post presence, the thing that we always talk to our guys about it is having footprints in the paint from driving. That's another post situation where you can now kick the ball out and you can get some open shots that way because you're forcing help. But our guards, I think we have 2 really good guards. From the standpoint of Darius Roy and Tijon, and then when we had Josh Thomas come off the bench, he didn't shoot as well from 3, but he's capable of getting to the basket and making plays at the rim. I like our chances when we're going up against somebody other than #1 in the country. But I love my guys. They really compete, and this is a test for us because if we want to do anything in our league, we have to be in environments like this and see what we have. I want to see how our toughness is, how we'll compete against the best. And I know our guys aren't afraid to do that. They were, obviously Kansas was, they were very special tonight.
Coach, did you have many relatives here, and what did you think about playing so close to your childhood high school?
When I first started, I did have a lot of relatives here and friends, and that's really good. When the game starts, and even when I'm preparing for this game, You may think it's crazy, but I have kind of an out-of-body experience where I don't even think about anything external to what's most important on the court. And so I couldn't even tell you who was here, with the list that I had. But it is great, coming back home, and I wish we had a better performance to show for it. But when you have support like that in a great state like Kansas, and for me it is nostalgic being back home, where I can get my dad and my brothers and sisters to be able to watch their baby brother and their baby son.
Any questions? Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Coach.
Good luck to you guys.